Good Merry Christmas and holidays, tamers. Different angle today, just for more fun. Normally you get to see me kind of more of a frontal angle, but you normally see a lot of the boxes that are still in the house and presents going forwards. For now, there is no true issue going on here, so again, happy Merry Christmas to everyone, and we hope that you're all doing very well and having a great time with your family, as today we'll be going out on Christmas Day, but this has been recorded on Christmas Eve at about 8 PM. So for those of you who are wondering, yes, the children are crazy, yes, the children don't want to go to bed, and yes, Mrs. Swiftly is currently dealing with the smallest one, who is currently crazy and hyper on hot chocolate and other sugary treats. Just again, wishing you all happy festive season. Nothing really to talk about here. We are going to have a quiet period now, probably now until the second week of January, I want to say, with EX8 coming out. Obviously, we've seen all the extra bits we're getting. The foil cards are really nice. If they would like to grant us extra couple of 4 cards per box, that'd be great. Like 4 cards would be fantastic, maybe 6. I'd be down for that. It's nice to get some of these. Most of them aren't worth very much, but at the same time, it's always appreciated to get an extra few gifts, especially in the new year for the new season, as well as having just a small time period until we do go into the unification of the Digimon card game. That being said, though, we are now just essentially sitting on our hands over here in Europe. There's not really much to do now that we've had our finals already at the beginning of December. EX8 looks to be fun, but a lot of people keep going on about how, like, all these aggro decks are doing so well in best of 1 formats. Unfortunately, for those of you who don't believe in a best of 1 format, yeah, that's kind of the problem you get. You see, when you have best of 1 formats, aggro is really good because your opponents get a chance to be defensive on their following turn, because it doesn't get a chance to happen when you're doing 6 hits in 1 turn. But it is what it is. That being said, though, looking forward to more stuff with me in the future. Hopefully, we can actually get a few more of those lovely castings going out in the near future with Alexa or Keebs, or maybe we can get Yar in, although Yar is very much behind the scenes kind of guy now. He's very, if you don't know, Yar now does a lot of the judging for some of the other card games, because he's just very busy, and a lot of the other card games do also have events on the same day as Digimon, as well as also being kind of our man on the floor if we are doing an in-person event, especially if it's one of the German companies that we've been working with in the last few years, such as Raid and Trade and No Heroes. I think he was willing to work with Stephen as well, but they unfortunately were just very busy and couldn't really accommodate us at that time. But hopefully, with such a good year that we had last year, we'll have a great year next year with the casting stuff, as well as just Digimon in general. I'm super looking forward to having a unified card game where hopefully that does mean that if I was to travel to Japan for whatever reasons, I could just use my English cards in their format and be like, look, I'm playing a best of 1 version rather than a best of 3. It'd be really nice to be able to just run these with you guys, and you guys not complain about me having to have different cards, as we just go off whatever your rulings say anyway. But no, again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to be that way. We'll probably do a New Year's video, as I always do, about just wishing you all a great New Year and hope you do well. Throwing out some aspirations and a few other things, and I suppose for some of you who've met me in person before and have been very kind to say, yes, the beard has been reduced down to nothing less than a stubbly middle-aged man's beard at 35. I'm at that age now, and I have lost like 12 kilos. I'm going to put some of that back on during Christmas, hopefully, but Boxing Day will be the first day back onto that diet, so I'll have 4 days off and then back into it. And as you can probably tell, I'm still sick from finals, which was at this point nearly 3 weeks ago, so yeah, we get in there. But again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, enjoy your time with your family, and if you can't, message them, phone them, spend time with people you love, or just enjoy being around, and Happy New Year, and we'll speak to you guys probably the next couple of weeks. But again, signing out, mwah! Remember your defeats, and don't let Christmas be one of them. Catch you guys soon. Merry Christmas.